Hello and welcome to my channel. Pick a Card is back by popular demand. And of course it will be a healing and reading in one. As you know, when I speak, the vibration of my words and my spirit team will be sending you healing and sending you lots of love and lots of activation as well during this beautiful pick a card reading. So today we're using Gabby Bernstein's Super Attractor cards. And let's just get straight into it. So we've got 4 cards to choose from. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Card number 1, for those of you that chose card number 1. Here it is. I can do less and attract more. So this is just so prevalent right now in these times of the Pisces season. Really going within, getting back into your feminine, doing less and attracting more. We've really been taught back the front as to how to manifest, how to attract, how to, especially as a woman, how to be in your feminine. I say that and a lot of women say, well, what does that even mean? Because when you're in the divine feminine, it's definitely not about sexuality at all. It's all about leaning back and going within and just having pleasure and beauty in your life in every moment, even in the mundane. Finding the pleasure in folding the washing. Yes. Could be a little bit difficult, I know, but finding the pleasure and the beauty in the little things that you do every day. And the more that you can lean back and get out of the mindset of, I have to do this or I have to do that in order to get this, or say you have a desire, getting out of the mindset of what do I have to do to receive it. It really is, who am I being? What vibration am I emitting? What energy am I being right now? What thoughts am I having? What emotions are going through my body? We know that manifestations are so much more impactful, quicker. The frequency gets more intense when we attach an emotion to it. So emotion is everything when it comes to manifesting. It's like that little spark, like a spark plug. Think of your emotions like a spark plug. So if you're feeling really flat and a bit down, and that's okay, but it's really important not to dwell in that feeling. It's really important to feel that feeling unattached to what's going on. So just feeling the feeling of the sadness. We really only have the three feelings: sad, happy, and neutral. So, look at a child. A child sometimes is just sad. And then 5 minutes later, once they've felt the sadness, they just get back on with it. So it's really important not to attach ourselves to the sadness, not to attach ourselves to, that's the ego, isn't it? Really attaching ourselves to the suffering and the sadness. It's more just feel it. And also the feminine, the divine feminine, just loves to receive. She loves to receive things simply because she is, for no other reason than she just is. That's it. She just loves it. So this one's really about stepping into the goddess inside of you, stepping into being the woman who already has all of the love, already has all of the wealth, already has everything that she desires. And she's just sitting back and saying, more, please. More, please. Just give it to me. I'm not going to do anything to get it. I just want you to give it to me. So this really is what the goddess inside of you is desiring. The old paradigm is, what do I have to do to receive? The new paradigm, the divine feminine, the way that it always has been and we've been tricked, is I just get to lean back and receive. So it doesn't mean that you don't do anything. You also take the aligned action, but we're just so much on the other end. We've tipped the scales so far that all we do is do. We don't ever lean back. We don't ever just sit back to receive and bask in the beauty and the wonder. So this is really also about what lights you up. You know, what lights you up, what gets your juices flowing. Is it art? Is it gardening? Whatever it is it cooking? Whatever that is, do that. If you're going to do anything, do that, because that is all about who you are being. Bringing in more pleasure and more beauty into your life will just automatically help you to attract more and become that super attractor that Gabby talks about. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and the energy that I was sending you throughout that is really all about helping you to get out of your head and back into your heart, back into your body. So I'd really encourage you to listen to some meditation or a guided meditation or some beautiful music today. Maybe have a bath tonight, whatever it might be. Do something for you that's special. Now, card number 2, if you chose a card number 2, this is for you. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. This is along the same lines as card number 1 in a way. So I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Sometimes we want to feel good, but we don't feel like we deserve to. We feel guilty. We feel shame, especially if you're a mum. You know, you're not putting yourself first. You're putting yourself last. You're just believing that you've got to do all these things and then you'll be able to take a break. So let's stop putting off, when the kids leave home, then I'll be able to feel better. When I get a raise or when I get more clients, then I'll feel better. Then I'll feel good. It doesn't work that way. It works as in feeling good now. I'm going to feel good no matter what is going on in my life. A lot of the times, the things that we're busy doing, we've told ourselves a little story that, you know, we have to do these things, whatever they are. But in truth, is that really the truth? Or is this something you have chosen to do or chosen to do with your children? Or is this a rod that you've made for your back and now you're regretting it? So, you know, this is also really to do with the mothering energy. The mothering energy, even if you're not a mother, really wanting to help others, putting everyone first, doing everything for everyone else. You know, that mothering energy is very masculine. It's very masculine. It's, even though it, you know, when we're a mother, you're a woman, obviously, but it's controlling. It is nurturing. However, when the little babies are grown up, we don't need to be mothering. We definitely don't need to be mothering our partners or our friends or anything like that. So when we do, you know, criticize or, you know, wanting to help others, wanting to mother, being that mother hen, it's kind of telling other people in our energy that we don't trust them to look after themselves. We don't think that they're capable of doing it for themselves. So, you know, over the years, having coached people, one of the biggest issues for some people is that their parents didn't trust them to do things themselves. They did everything for them. So the underlying belief that they had was, well, I can't trust myself. I can't do it. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy to do it myself. So really the gift that you're giving others when you allow them to step up is giving them that ability to trust themselves, the belief in themselves, like you are believing in them that they can do it for themselves. Does that resonate with you? So it all starts with you. So where can you stop mothering others in your life? Where can you start putting yourself first and believing that you're worthy of feeling good, believing that you're worthy of taking the time to spend the time on yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself first, like card number 1, giving yourself a beautiful bath, listening to some beautiful music. I could call it goddess time. Really putting yourself first and taking yourself on the date. If no one's going to take you on a beautiful date, start embracing and enjoying spending the time with yourself, loving yourself, feeling good. When I was younger, I'm about to turn 48, and I used to love partying. I used to love going out. I used to love the excitement. I used to love the feeling. But then I would drink way too much, and then that wasn't the great feeling. But, this year especially, that has totally turned around. And the thing that's turned around is I'm loving myself more. I'm feeling good in lots of moments. I'm bringing in excitement into my life. Like I used to get excited to think, oh, who am I going to meet tonight? Or what fun are we going to have tonight? Whereas I've brought that feeling into my everyday life. So I don't actually even feel like I need to go anywhere much anymore. I am going out soon to go and spend some time with some friends. But, you can bring whatever feeling you desire, freedom, excitement. You can bring it into your life now. You can bring it into your life even when you're doing the dishes or, doing those mundane things around the house that you necessarily don't really enjoy. And it really is about bringing the gratitude back in. You're alive, you're healthy, you're here on this planet right now. So now's the time. There's no time. Stop wasting time not feeling good. How can you start to feel good in every moment, or as many moments as we can, if that is your desire, or to feel whatever it is you desire to feel? Expansion, growth, proud, whatever it is that you desire to feel. How can I bring that into my life now? How can I feel good enough? How can I feel more worthy and turn up as her every day in my integrity, in my joy, in my excitement? It's a great question. And I'd love you to do some journaling and really delve into that one and answer it. It really is about the belief. We're our worst critics. We doubt ourselves. If you have a desire for something, it's yours. It's possible for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even desire it. It wouldn't even come into your realm of thinking. But you have to believe. And every day those doubts are going to pop up. And we need to turn the belief into a knowing deep inside your cells that I am good enough. I am worthy. My dreams and my desires can come true for me, and they will. They're about to. They're turning up. More is coming, more is coming, more is coming. That belief turns into a knowing, faith. That's what they call it, faith. It goes from, yep, I believe it, to I know it. I know it to be true in every fiber of my being. I know I'm worthy. I know more is coming. I know I deserve to feel good in every moment. So I'm sending you that energy right now. I'm just asking my spirit team to do a healing on you, to just do a sweep, good sweep out of all those cobwebs, all those negative Nancy thoughts and feelings about yourself, so that you can feel better. Sometimes good is a stretch. Sometimes good is easy. It's just a matter of choosing that better feeling thought, and then better and better and better and better. It's a choice. So I hope you loved that one. Number 3, card number 3. If you chose card number 3, feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. How beautiful. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. This is really Each card is compounding on itself. It's very similar to card number 2, and card number 2 is very similar to card number 1. But there is a common theme. You know, these are manifesting cards by Gabby, so there is a common theme along all of hers. So where can you feel more joy? Where can you bring in more feeling good in your body, in your mind, and in your energy? What things bring you joy or pleasure? I know a colleague of mine that I'm in a masterclass with at the moment. She buys herself flowers every Friday. She calls it Flowers Friday, I think it is. And that's just something that makes her feel good, makes her feel wealthy to be able to afford to do that. But it just brings her joy every time she looks at them. And they usually last nearly a week because she really looks after them, depending on what type of flowers they are. So what brings you joy? What beauty can you bring into your life? Where can you bring joy in with your body? Take that, you know, whatever way you wish. More pleasure, more joy, more care for your body. Where are you not keeping your self-care going? Where could you bring in more self-care and more love for your body? What about for your thoughts? What's a beautiful practice that you could bring in and start shifting that negative voice? You know, that negative voice comes up for me every day as well. And I love to journal. I love to journal and flip it. I don't write down the negative thought, I flip it. So, you know, you're not good enough. No one's signing up to this or that, or clients aren't coming in, or whatever it is. You're not good enough. Don't do that. Be careful. Where are you going to get money from this month? You know, what's the next offer? Whatever it might be, those thoughts, they just choose to be flipped and to be in overflow and to be, I am good enough. I am worthy. I know more is coming. More is coming. I just love that phrase because it's just the truth, you know. It really is the emotions that we feel really, really, really spark manifestations really quickly. So what you think you need, what you think, rather than what you feel. See the difference in that? Whatever I think, that's your brain trying to keep you safe. And whatever I feel, that's your heart and your frequency and your energy that's really going to draw to you like a magnet. You know, we are frequency, we are vibration, we are energy. It's who you're being that makes all the difference. And the reason why we say change your thoughts is because your thoughts turn into feelings. So it starts with the thought, then it becomes a feeling. Your feelings are everything, and they start with a thought. So it's very important to work on your mindset and change the thoughts as well. But the most important thing is to feel better, to feel good, to feel. Where are you blocking your feelings? Have you got a wall around your heart? Let's just clear that energy right now and block anything clear anything that's blocking your heart. You know, when we're in flight or fight, or when we have anxiety, depression, adrenal fatigue, we're in survival mode a lot of the time. I know a lot of my friends that are busy are in survival mode. Go, go, go. Got adrenal fatigue or anxiety or depression, worrying. It's just their mind is so busy, they just get exhausted. And so when we're in fight or flight, and we feel like a lion is chasing us because we're in survival mode, it's not a time for our heart to open. It's not a time for us to connect to our heart and tap into what we desire. It's a time to survive. It's a time to just stay alive. So we need to calm the nervous system, calm the adrenals, calm ourselves so that we're not in this survival mode anymore, so that we can access how we feel. We can access the feelings. We can access our heart. We can access our bodies. And this is why I love Joe Dispenza's work so much. You know, really meditating. You can even meditate walking around. You don't need to close your eyes. So it's really about bringing more joy into your life, bringing more stillness. Animals are just so calming and soothing, really calming that nervous system and bringing in the feel good, feeling good. You know, oxytocin for a woman is the feel good. When you're in love, the oxytocin comes in and it really changes the way we feel. It can block the mind from thinking, though. That's why we get in trouble when we fall in love. So start doing more things that bring in the oxytocin, you know, having baths, doing things that bring you joy, exercising, yoga, listening to music, seeing the beautiful things, drinking herbal teas, whatever it is for you that brings in that pleasure and that luxury and that really feeling like a goddess. This is so important for you. So I'm just going to do a little healing now on the nervous system, on the adrenals. I'm just going to call in Archangel Raphael to help with this healing, please. And just do a full nervous system healing, please, Archangel. Calm. Calm, calm, calm. All right. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Beautiful. So, last card. Card number 4. So this card is, as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. So, yeah, this is really about seeing the light inside yourself. Yeah, but not avoiding the dark either. So really leaning into, what are the things about myself that I don't like? And we get to choose to change them, but we get to clear the shame and the guilt and the, you know, all of that, maybe even some resentment there for some people going on. So let's just do a healing and a clearing of that. Any pain, you know, like I said, I used to go out and drink a lot when I was partying. And, you know, a lot of shame, a lot of nights when I don't remember some things that happened and, you know, just the shame and the guilt that goes on with that. So it's time to forgive ourselves, because a lot of the times the things that we do, we just want to be loved. It's the only reason why we do all these things. We just want to be loved. We just want love. And so having compassion for yourself with all of these, the dark side of us, the dark things about ourselves, and just understand that that is a part of us. That is a part of us that was just looking for love. A lot of time it's, you know, that inner child that does things to, you know, maybe chucks a tantrum or isn't getting her way. And so she's triggered and she does some stuff that she's not proud of, or says things that she's not proud of. And so the first step is to recognize that and to take radical self-responsibility, and then to understand. Give yourself the love. Give that little child the love that she needs in order to heal that darkness and the pain and the sorrow, and so that you can let it go and transmute it, because it's just a story. It's just a memory. It's really not you. And so this really is bringing the light into the darkness. And then once we transmute that, we can just focus on what we actually do want. And I always say, you know, are you focusing on your problems? Are you focusing on what you're worrying about? Or are you focusing on what you do want, what you do desire, what your goals are, I like to call them desires, not goals. I find goals to be a very masculine term. Desires is so much more super attracting, magnetic, goddess. For women, it's just the perfect term. You know, are you focusing on, I love to say this, are you focusing on the horror movie that's making you scared, or are you focusing on the movie that you do want to watch, the romance, or the funny movie, or the success movie, the happy ending movie? You know, whatever movie you want to watch that lights you up, that, you know, makes you feel good, that's the movie you want to watch. So stop focusing on your worries and your anxieties and having that movie going on, because that's actually not real. You're just making that movie up. Those things haven't happened. Focus on what you do desire and run that movie in your mind. Who do you want to be? Who is she? Who is that wealthy woman that's got the love, got the connections, got the success, got the wealth, all of it? Who is she? How's she turning up? How's she feeling about herself? What's she saying to herself every day? What does her life look like? Is she buying everything at the discount store? Or is she just choosing to buy things that she loves and really, really enjoying them? Is she celebrating every little success that she has? Is she celebrating finding 20 cents on the ground as if she won $1 million? Remember, the more that we bring the emotion into everything, bring the emotion into your gratitude, bring the emotion into your celebrations, the more we will attract more celebrations, more things to be grateful for. Bring the emotion into loving yourself, whether you have to listen to a guided meditation or whatever it is to bring that feeling into your body. The more the emotion that you bring into your body and into your life, the quicker you will manifest. And if you need help with this, reach out to me. This is what I do. A lot of my clients they're in their head and they don't feel until they start working with me. And then they get to feel it all and live the rich, juicy, beautiful life that we were designed to live. And to actually, you know, stop avoiding pain, stop avoiding not feeling good, stop avoiding the things that we think are going to scare us, like our fears, and actually going, well, you know what? No matter what happens in my life, I can handle it. I can handle anything that comes at me, and I'm not going to play small anymore. I'm not going to dim my light just because I'm afraid of what someone might think. Because everyone's just worried about themselves anyway. No one actually really is waking up in the morning going, oh gosh, who does she think she is posting that on Facebook last week? Who does she think she is doing that video and putting it on YouTube? No one's thinking that. So bring it back to you. It all comes back to how you feel. How can I make myself feel more joy? Gratitude is the quickest, easiest, most powerful way, but you have to bring the emotion in. You have to bring the feeling in. That is the portal. That is the way. That is the gold. That is the gateway to your desires. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful Gabby Bernstein reading today and little mini healing. And that was fun. I really enjoyed that one. So I will see you all tomorrow. I might actually do another pick a card because I really do enjoy them and they're kind of fun, and you do get the little healing in there as well. So I'd love you to leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this one. And I love you guys. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Have a great day.